Hey guys, and here we go with the next Art of Cleanup episode, and this time, like I already mentioned, it will be the Dark Looters versus Warlanders war, and the hit on the number 2 of Warlanders. And yeah, it's a, I don't know, I would say kinda old base in the meta right now, since big cores were good in the later days, so I don't know. The tag itself, it was already 2-star by me, and then I tried the 3-star with one of my Town 11 accounts, had a fail, and then I cleaned it up on my save. So yeah, I tried to 2-star the base, but at the same time I tried to scout an opener, and I just wanted to try the opener like I said, but on the same time getting this 2-star. So I tried to get an entry on this corner compartments. Because of that I can jump into the core and getting all of this archer towers, getting the eagle, few of the wizard towers, and a really nice opening. So I expected to few Teslars be in here, because, well, I didn't know whether Warlanders would be a really good clan or not, so I just thought they would troll and put some Teslars in front of the town hall, but in the end it wasn't the case, so kind of depressing. The reason because I went from this side was when I come from this side and I have as a Town Hall 11 just one poison, I can place it on this archer tower, and this way the queen, the king and the CC will be in the poison, and it will be way easier, because when I come from 6 o'clock the poison won't hit the CC and all of the heroes. So I decided to come from 3 o'clock. I didn't want it to come from this side, because the way to the town hall is kind of hard, and it's hard to come through an inferno tower, because there are not real corner compartments, just this, I don't know, longer compartments which are really hard to funnel. So I decided to come from 3 o'clock and just watch this first attack on number 2. And yeah, like I said, I wanted to scout the entry and at the same time getting the 2-star, so I tried to get some of the percentages. Like I already said, I expected the Tesla in front of the town hall, so I brought few minions mid for few minions for the backside buildings, but in the end there were a lot of Tesla for securing the percentages, using some archers for getting extra percentages, using the minions. And yeah, if there could be any true Teslas or Teslas like this, just deploy your minions on the outside, so Teslas will pop kind of late. So when I place a minion on about 9 o'clock, it will go to this gold mine, and since the gold mine is out of the pop range from this Tesla, which I thought would stay here, I still can get this building down. So yeah, like I said, I just placed this minion. 2 of the Teslas already popped, so I was kind of sure that here will be another Tesla. Placing the minion, waiting for the minion, and speed that a little bit up. And yeah, then it will be popping the Tesla and die. Using a bowler for the funnel, or one part of the funnel. One Tesla on 6 o'clock, so another good point why I went in from 3 o'clock for the Town of 11 hit. Using two golems to just making a safe entry. Heroes behind. And another important part, in the CWA All-Star match I just deployed my boulders way too fast and ran into a giant bomb on this corner compartments. So when you guys go for an entry on this kind of corner compartments and there is a giant bomb spot, just place something to go through this area and wait with your boulders to deploy. In this part I just deployed the boulders, the golem is going in front, and this way my boulders getting nearly no damage. Only few of them are getting a little bit of the damage. Rage and heal spell, so every boulder's going right into the core. Just throwing rocks everywhere. My queen is jumping into the compartment, into the main compartment. And yeah, just boulders everywhere. And this was the first attack, the 2-star attack. And yeah, just waiting for the last troops to getting killed. So, looking once again at the base. My plan was, like I said, going in from 3 o'clock, using 1 boulders for this 2 buildings over here, using the warden for these 3 buildings over there, and using some minions for this building. But I forgot that this sweeper would just blow them away, and this way my minions, even if I put them below the borer, the drill, they would be flying around in the range of the air defense, and this way it would be kind of stupid to use the minions, but in the first attack I used them, so yeah, really sadly, but in the end it cost me the 3-star. Going in from 3 o'clock, no golems, this time just my heroes. Jump spell like it was in the first attack, and boulders, so I would clear all of these buildings and wanted to clear the eagle, and one of the wizard tower would be perfect, so I could deploy all of my loons on this few buildings. And the important part was that I scouted all of the red mines in front of these Teslas between the buildings over here, so I had to let my hounds go through their Teslas because I have to get the red mines out of the way. This means I would get with my kill squad this buildings over here, and this archer tower and the expo will stay alive. This means I will have to place around about 4 loons for this archer tower. So if there is a black mine, it will be killing only 1 loon, and 3 loons can kill this expo. And on the upper side I can place 2 loons on this cannon, 2 loons on the mortar, and 2 loons on this Tesla over here, and placing 1 haste spell on these 3 buildings. And since the haste spell lasts longer than the range is of it, that means if loons start flying inside of the haste spell, they will be speeded up a little bit longer than the range of the haste spell is. So if I place the haste spell like roundabout like the range of the mortar in the smaller range, they would just be hasted into the Inferno Tower. And since there would be 6 loons, it would be one-shotted by the loons in the Inferno Tower. And this way I can just place a heal spell and don't need a free spell for this Inferno Tower. And since there are a lot of wizard towers, I can use the heal spell way more efficient than a free spell. On the bottom side, I just want to use the free spell because I have no heal spell for the loons after, and I can freeze the expo and the Inferno Tower and the Archer Tower all together. So that was the plan. Like in the upper part, using the haste spell, like the inside mortar range, and yeah, then just waiting the loons to wreck everything. The first attack on this account, and yeah, like I said, 1 bowler for the funnel, warden for these 3 buildings. Golem is placed, boulder is placed, and yeah, I should just place 1 archer for this building. But like I said, with this sweeper, the minion is getting just pushed into the AD range, and I just have to drop 2 more minions to get it out of the way, so my king won't retarget. And like I said, I have to wait with my boulders, so my king is getting in the range of the giant bomb and triggers it, and most of my boulders stay alive, won't get any damage. Waiting for my king for the ability, using the ability and the warden ability. If you have time and can wait a little bit longer than just popping the king and the warden ability instantly, the king is summoning the little barbarians over time. That means if you use the barbarian king and I don't know, 1 millisecond later the warden ability, there will be around about, I don't know, 5 to 10 little barbarians inside of the warden ultimate, so warden ability. So if you wait around about 2 seconds, there will be 10 to 20 little barbarians, so way more effective. And yeah, queen is going for the CC, still some boulders alive, jumping to the eagle, getting the wizard tower like I planned, using the ability, and I can start with my Laloon. This cannon stayed alive, so I have to put 1 loon on it, like I already expected. 1 black mine over there. Misdropped my loon and my hound. So yeah, like I said, all the loons are grouping up and getting hasted into the Inferno Tower. Like you see, the range of this haste spell don't touches this Inferno Tower, but all of the loons getting hasted in. Heal spell afterwards. Next hound. And once again the haste spell for the backside Inferno Tower. Trying to freeze the AD, which was kind of stupid. I should just freeze these 2 buildings over here. And yeah, my mistake was to drop the last loon for this Tesla over here, because now this will be time fail, since these buildings over here will stay alive. And yeah, no 3-star for me this time. So some adjustments on this attack. At first I wanted to kill this building with the archer, so I don't have to waste any of the minions. Then drop the first hound between these 2 buildings to get the red mines for the Tesla. The other hounds were okay, so yeah, just place everything better and safer, and this will be the 3rd attack on this base. Placing the archer out of range of everything. And warden, bowler, letting the troops funnel, speeding that up a little bit. Building is down, I can drop my troops. Once again, waiting a little bit with my bowlers. This time one of the warbreakers going through the giant bomb, so I can drop my bowlers immediately. Waiting with the king ability a little bit. Once again waiting with the warden ability. Now popping the warden ability, so all of the barbarians are inside of the warden ability. Bonus are smashing everything. And this time the queen doesn't jump the correct way. But like I said, I had to do the loon deployment a little bit better, and this would be overkill 3 stars. So like I said, 2, 1 black mine, that means 3 more or less. And for going safe, 3 on this Tesla over here, 1 hound for the red mines. A spell. dropping the last hound way earlier, and heal spell for the pops and for the loons or everything. And this time I don't even need the free spell, but I don't know, since I suck at swagging, I still use it for the backside AD. Still 3 loons for placing, but this time everything is getting targeted by pops and other stuff. So yeah, going safe, placing the freeze, and I don't know, I don't think I would have needed it, but better safe than sorry. And I was still kind of pissed because of the 3-star fail on my first attack on this base. So overkill 3 stars this time, and really nice executed attack with more or less a swag freeze. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. This time 11 versus 11, and yeah, on a 3-star base on kinda older meta, but still maxed 3-star base. So once again, I hope you guys enjoyed it. See you in the next episode, and bye bye.